sitting here in my buddy Jin Bua in a 10,000 square foot mansion. We just got done with the Power Network event, Get Money. And I'm doing a video right now. We're both going to be telling about the breakthroughs that occurred at events, the power of events, and how the progression happens for each event to each event to each event, and why the events are so important. They're literally the lifeblood of Empower Network and what all this is. Now, I had the breakthrough this time that made me realize that there was no separation between what we call the leaders and everybody else, that we're all people, and that it's actually really unfair to put the leaders up on these pedestals like gods, and it's unfair to them as well as to yourself, because they're people like everybody else, just like me and Jin, and all of us are all the same. We all have the struggles, and to put them on a pedestal like that, it makes them almost have to fill a position that's impossible to fill.
Right.
And they can't relate to anybody, and they feel isolated when they're here to help us, and they do so much for us. And that's the breakthrough that I had. And that separation that I lost made me realize that just like them, I can do this. That anybody can do this. You can do this. Jin can do this.
Right.
All of us can do this. Jin, how do you feel about the events, the power of the events, the breakthrough you have?
Right. Man, that was the third event I've been to, and after the first one, I didn't know how it was going to be any more epic, right? And then the second one came, and I had even more massive breakthroughs, and I found that's when I started to have a peek into my purpose in life and my mission in life and the vision. It was just a peek of it. So after that, it took 90 days, started to manifest, and finally that actually helped me overcome the fear of moving out of my house. And leaving my parents, leaving all my friends behind. I've never done that before, and I've been resistant to it. But finally, because of one of the Empower Network, their hangouts or the live stream on the internet, it really inspired me to, you know what? I need to make a decision. I need to get off these training wheels. I need to become a man and get off, stop being a mama's boy, right? So that's when I finally make the move on a Friday, made a decision, bought an airplane ticket for Monday, and I left the house completely within basically a few days. And that was probably the best decision of my life, and now it's funny because I had my best day of my life, I generated $5,500 in sales in a day, and I've never ever even think that was even be possible, and it's going to be the best month of my life. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to start paying taxes now, but, but in the last event in Chicago, when I was asked, Dave went through an exercise, and he asked if he asked the audience, their vision and stuff like that. When I spoke my vision, I didn't know anymore. It's like I thought I knew, but I didn't really know.
I understand. Your visions grow and grow and grow, and that's the beauty of dreams, is that they keep getting bigger and bigger. And see, the beauty of life is that life is actually a dream that you don't have to wake up from. And you make the decision to believe in yourself and to have faith in something that you might not understand. Because like Jin, like myself, and like 6,000 other people that were in Chicago this weekend, Empower Network changed all of our lives. And we found a family and a belief in ourselves and in society and the world that we can actually make a change and make a difference.
Yeah, actually, after I didn't know for a while, and David would walk us through the process, and then finally I figured it out, and I was like, I saw myself, speaking in front of a crowd of 8,000 people, 50,000 people, whole entire stadium, speaking life into them and showing people how to basically be themselves. I wanted to give people back to themselves, to help them find their unique gift, so that way they can use their unique gift and live life in abundance. And since I'm in that stage where now I'm so free because of Empower Network, I just really want you guys to experience something, even just a taste of it, so that way that's possible and that you can believe in yourself, and we believe in you, so that you can change your life and also impact the entire world. So I'm saying that if you want to lock arms, if this is something you want to do, come join us, lock arms with us.
Fight the forces of evil, do whatever it takes to get to Denver, Colorado in July, because when you're down, you need the event, and when you're up, the event needs you. So there's no excuses why you shouldn't be there. With that being said, click the link, get in the Empower Network, and I'll see you in Denver. Peace.